Hi YouTube, Grandpa Jacko here again with another Shield 9mm video, and I get to see everyone else do this little walk around, so I thought maybe I'd do one. See if you can tell where I'm carrying today, just for fun. Ah, right there, huh? Is she pretty? You see it? That's my shield. I'll show you that it's empty. Clear gun. This is with the 7-round mag, and in my cheap Walmart Wrangler jeans, I pocket carry. Now, I don't do it all the time. I'm mostly in the waistband carry, but I heard people saying that it can't be done, and that kind of bothered me. If they just said, well, it's hard for me to do it, or it's difficult, or I can't do it, it'd be one thing, but I don't like it when they say it just can't be done, because I know others that do it, and I do it, and it would, the handle would print a little. I mean, if I push it all the way up here and show it tight, you can obviously tell. But when it's just in your pocket, your shirt's over it, and this is just the same shirt I always wear, a regular size shirt, extra large shirt. I'm 6 foot and a few Big Macs over 200 pounds, and that's how I do it. I keep it in a pocket. Now here's the other part I don't like to admit. I'm not sticking to this, but for right now, for us poor folks, I went down to Walmart and I bought a Black Hawk pocket holster. It's a size 3. It's actually for a revolver. It's the first holster I ever bought. I bought it just a few months ago. I was carrying an LC9, and it fit in it a little better. I think a size 4 would be a little higher, and it would come up a little higher. I'm not going to get one simply because I'm shopping for a Remora now, trying to decide what kind of Remora I want to get, and also an Alienware probably, or Alien Gear in the waistband holster, and some others I'm still reviewing and shopping. I'm trying to avoid as many holsters in my drawer as possible. I know I'm not going to be able to avoid it completely, but for $10, you know, it's great to practice and decide what it is that you like, how you like to carry it. I've carried it in all kinds of different positions. It's not really, I don't want to say it's grippy, and I'm not going to call it velvet, but it's kind of got that feel to it. And it sticks. It doesn't come out when I pull the gun out. It doesn't come out with the out of my pocket. The holster stays in place, and I just drop it in if we're going to go for a walk with the dogs, or walk down and get the mail, or something like that. Just a walk somewhere. I'm going to usually have it in my pocket. If I'm going to be sitting down, I don't have it in my pocket, because that's bending down like that. It does make it a little more difficult to get to and get out. If I'm going to be doing a lot of driving, I don't keep it in my pocket. But I mostly just wanted to post this so that I could show that it can be done. And it might be easier for me because I'm used to carrying a Windows phone. And it's just about the same stinking size. If I print it, it's the same width, obviously, as my gun. So I've been used to carrying it anyway. Actually, I'm kind of curious just what the size really is like. It's pretty close to the size of my gun. So I moved it over to my left pocket if I pocket carry, because I don't want anything else in my pocket if my gun's in there. Even with the holster down there protecting the trigger, I still don't want to have anything else in there. But I just wanted to show that it can be done. I've done a lot and never had anybody notice, never felt like anybody noticed, and it never seemed to be a bother to me with it. I'll show you again, it comes right out. Now what I don't like about it, and I'll remind you, it was $10, so I mean, I don't expect a whole lot, and I'm not making any complaints about it, but it's softening up and loosening up. When it was brand new, I would have to pull the holster out of my pocket to reholster. Now that it's loosened up quite a bit, I don't have to. I can slide it right back in and practice that way, but it comes right out every time, clean. I don't remember if I've ever really pulled the holster out. Now watch, I'll probably do it right here on video. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? But it does. It comes right out clean, and I like it. Now you can also, if you like, and I don't do it. You might like it, but it will also fit in the back pocket. And again, these aren't cargo shorts, they're just cheap Walmart Wranglers. They're not even cargo Wranglers, they're just regular Wrangler shorts. And I've got it right here right now in my back pocket. You can have it there as well. I don't. I think it's a little more difficult to draw because it sits a little more awkwardly. Sits a little differently in your back pocket. So I don't do it like that. But I wanted to show that it can be done. I also do it, and you'll thank me for this. I have an undershirt on. I don't usually wear an undershirt, but I also like it because you can just, it's so small and thin. You can grab it, you change your mind, you want to carry it another way, and put it in your waistband, and have it in the waistband. Same ease. It's right here, and it doesn't come out with the gun either. If I draw, it stays right in there as well. So I just really wanted to show that it can be done, and if someone like I was and I am doesn't want to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on a holster you're not sure of how you're going to carry it, it's a good idea to get it and practice. And for $10, I mean, really can't beat it. And I'm going to be looking at remoras a little more seriously now. I want to get a remora so that I can carry it in the pocket when I want to and have it last a little longer. It's kind of flimsy now. I really don't know what it's made out of. I wish I could tell you. I really don't know. A $10 item, I just pulled it off the shelf, opened it up, threw the wrapping in the trash, and stuck it in my pocket and went with it. But the only thing I have to change when I go to in the waistband, and don't worry, the only thing I have to change is I have to lose one belt hole. The only thing I change. Everyone says you have to go buy a pair of larger pants. Now maybe with a larger gun you probably have to, or maybe with a larger holster. I don't. Like I said, I'm 6 foot even, and just a few Big Macs, like I said, over 200 pounds, and I didn't have to buy any bigger jeans. I keep the same size jeans. And I can have it right there about, I don't know, what is that, about 330 or so? Almost about 347 or so, but I can have it right there. And it's comfortable. I'm not going to say, oh, I don't even know it's there, but I practically don't. It's there, and you know, at times I'll feel it when I walk or move. I know that it's there, so I'm obviously going to feel it at times, but it's not uncomfortable at all. Not anything noticing. And you know, if I bend over, it might pick up a little bit. If I use the 8-round mag, it does stick out a little bit. So usually, if I'm doing the 8, I'll maybe move it a little closer to 3 o'clock with a cant. Usually like to let it run with the holster along with my belt line, and it works. And I wouldn't recommend getting one and using it forever. Like I said, it's getting flimsy, and I'm shopping for others. But to practice with it and use it in different positions to see where you're going to like it at, I think it's a good idea. Appendix carry absolutely does not work for me. I know it does for some, and I think that's great. More power to you with it, but it does not work for me. It is uncomfortable. I don't like it. And this would probably work appendix carry. I know it works small of back. I've put it in small back, tried it out. I'm not real comfortable with it. I don't really like reaching that far back to grab it. It's kind of awkward for me. This is I'm a little more used to it right here, mostly because I'm so used to reaching back to grab my wallet. It's pretty much in the same spot. But I won't take up any more of your time gabbing. I just really wanted to put it out there to show some people that are curious about it that it can be done in a pocket, and there's no clips. So you change your mind, you want to go from your waistband to your pocket, you're done. Now there you go. Oh, and maybe let me reposition. There we go. And it works. And I know you can see it. You can see that I've got stuff in my pockets, but I've never really had anybody look at me funny. I mean, funnier than usual anyway, and it works. So I wish you luck. If you're still learning like I am and wanting to consider, ways of practicing different positions or ways to do it, I think it's a pretty good idea. Give it a shot. Thanks for watching.